I was wondering if you have any update on Matthew Lee's situation. What's going on? And can you tell us the story, what happened to him exactly? Because we know from his side of the story, but we don't know from the UN side. Thank you.
I've provided details concerning that situation. The short answer is that there was an altercation last July 3rd. And since this was the second incident in recent times in which your colleague had been disruptive in dealing with security after an earlier incident on the 22nd of June, there's a review taking place that is under the aegis of the Department of Public Information and the Department of Safety and Security.
Do you know how long the review will going to take? Is he going to be away for a long time, or is he going away for good?
As far as the timeline, I don't know how long it will take. I know that the review is currently ongoing.
Tonight they're going to move to do...
Let me...
Okay.
Don't go so
All right. Sorry.
I'm going step by step
Okay.
to answer your question.
Okay.
Am I using any force? Are you watching this? You are corrupt. You are corrupt. You, sir, you're corrupt. I'm not using any force. Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Where's Tomamonte? Where's Christian Saunders? I'm covering the budget. I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist. Do you see what's happening here?
Just a minute.
No, do you?
Budget hearings are the prerogative of member states, and it's a closed budget hearing.
It's not true. I just talked to Tomamonte. I'm a journalist. The chairman of the committee just spoke to me.
As a Secretary of Staff member, I am not allowed inside the room. I am here in case there are
Right,
questions.
just like at the Security Council. I stand outside as a journalist and I cover it.
I know, but if a security officer, whether...
And here's my shirt. You like this? You look at this.
No.
Look at this.
Matthew, if they ask
What's your name, sir? Hey, on what lawful authority are you tearing my shirt? No, okay. So give the order. You're covering it. I speak to your diplomats. Yeah, pull me out. Go ahead. Hit me right here.
Matthew, it's a process.
Please hit me right here.
Matthew, it's a process.
Right me hit here. Yeah, and I'm covering it outside, speaking to diplomats that are unhappy with Antonio Guterres' sleazy reforms. Nobody accepts them. Are you going to tell Mick Brown? Are you going to tell Mr. Drennan that this guy tore my shirt? I didn't do anything. I was sitting with the laptop, and this guy grabbed me, grabbed my computer, grabbed my hand, grabbed my phone, tore my shirt, tore my pass off. Mulroney, Dobbins. No, exactly. And I said, I'm covering it. And the next thing I knew, he tore my shirt.
If a security officer...
Oh, really? Oh, exactly? What if he pulls a gun? Antonio Guterres, Assistant Secretary General against sexual harassment and corruption, is telling a journalist to not cover the budget. No problem.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm happy. Why don't you hit me? No, push me. Grab me again. Why don't you grab my computer? This is unbelievable.
To the garage.
Oh, yeah, through the garage. Keep pulling me. I'm covering the budget. What are you, lurking around? Try to throw a journalist in the street? What do you think I'm there covering? Seriously, what do you think I'm covering?
Let's go.
I just want to ask a follow-up to the question about the July 3rd incident involving in the city press. Will the review include an evaluation of the actions by security itself that were alleged, looking into whether, in fact, any physical force was used against Mr. Lee and the circumstances surrounding that, as opposed to just his conduct, which of course I understand, but is the security's actions itself, are they going to be examined?
We are looking into the matter thoroughly, including the actions taken by the security forces. At the same time, I would point out that there is a concern whenever anyone, whether media or otherwise, has an altercation with the security inside the building.
I visited Mali.
Yes, he fasted in Mali, and then there was tear gas used against IBK's opponents.
I always did a solidarity visit.
There's a UN security barbecue that they're doing, charging $15 for an open bar in the UN. Goat. This is really pathetic. This is Lieutenant Dobbins. There's our other gentleman here. Here's Catherine Pollard. Catherine Pollard. I'm a journalist at the UN doing my work. These are your people. They say they're under orders to do it. Is it from you? Look. Here's a retired journalist. Talif, I'm being thrown out of the UN. Talif Dean, I'm being thrown out of the UN by security. This is a long-time journalist here. I'm going back in to write my article. Yeah, keep moving, keep moving. This guy's a journalist here 40 years. He's actually no longer a correspondent, but you didn't check his past, right, Mr. Dobbins? Who had you do this? You say you're on somebody's orders. I'll point you out. Non-resident correspondents as we go out, so you can see just how corrupt what you're doing is. My stuff is up. I told you, my computer is upstairs. You're denying me the right to do my work over the weekend just out of your own targeting corruption. No, no, no. As a Moroccan diplomat, I'm being put out of the UN. Oh, you don't know. You don't know. I'm sure. I don't know, because you're a member state. No, keep pushing me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I haven't touched anybody here. I have my computer up there. I need it to do my work. So what's your response?
Please leave.
What's your response? Since this isn't the rule, since Malu has told me that I'm allowed to get my computer, you're putting me out and costing me 2 days' work. I'm just asking you, what's your response?
Please leave.
What's your response? You don't care. You don't
My
care.
response is please leave.
Yeah, you don't care.
All right.
Only because the UN can't get sued. Only because the UN can't get sued. What's your name, sir?
You don't have to
Officer?
You don't have to tell your name. Please leave. You have my name. That's enough.
Yeah, yeah. 2 B's, right? 2 B's, INS?
Spell it how you want.
No, I want to know how to spell it. How do I spell it? Where's your name? No, no, no. I'm a journalist.
Excuse me, sir.
No.
I really understand. If you
Okay.
don't mind, just stay.
I'll stay right here. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. There's something deeply wrong